The Ark of the Covenant, a device used to power the Great Pyramid of Giza. If the Great Pyramid of Giza wasn't used as a tomb for the pharaohs of ancient Egypt, and what was its real purpose then? After the project called Scan Pyramids analyzed the ancient structure with advanced equipment, researchers detected thermal anomalies inside the Great Pyramid of Giza, revealing shocking details about it. The fact that there are thermal anomalies inside the Great Pyramid is an enigma, since it was believed that the temperature inside the pyramid was always constant and equals the average temperature of the Earth, 20 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Pyramids' effects are connected to gravity, which is pushing down from the sky, explains David Wilcock. Gravity is a river of energy flowing into the earth, and that energy can then be harnessed by building a funnel-like shape, causing gravity's fluid energy to swirl and create a vortex current, he continued. Is it possible that the Great Pyramid of Giza was, in fact, a giant energy machine? Built with ancient technology that today is lost? And what if the Great Pyramid of Giza is incomplete today? What if there are ancient components that are missing from the pyramid? Apart from the top of the pyramid, is it possible that there are things from inside that are missing as well? While we still do not know for sure what was located on top of the Great Pyramid of Giza, a renowned Spanish called Miguel Perez Sanchez believes he knows exactly what's missing from the top of the pyramid. Perez Sanchez proposed that a sphere was placed by the ancient Egyptians at the top of the pyramid, symbolizing the Eye of Horus. The sphere had a diameter of 2,718 royal cubits, 2.7 meters, which is the accurate measurement of the number E. The sphere located on the pyramid was placed as a worship to the sun and Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, which was associated with Isis. Perez Sanchez had the support of a multidisciplinary team in his investigation, allowing him to construct a computer replica of the Great Pyramid like never before. But what if, in addition to the sphere, other things are missing from inside the pyramid? What if there is a mysterious connection between the Great Pyramid of Giza and the Ark of the Covenant? We know from the book of Exodus, that after the Israelites were released from Egypt, God summoned Moses to the peak of the holy mountain, giving him 2 stone tablets that were carved with the 10 Commandments. At that moment, God provided Moses with exact instructions on how to build the Ark of the Covenant, one of the most enigmatic devices in the history of mankind. Not only did the Ark of the Covenant carry the 10 Commandments of God, but it was said to be the throne of God himself. Wherever the Ark of the Covenant went, God was present. According to the book of Exodus, the dimensions and characteristics of the Ark of the Covenant are 2½ cubits in length, 1½ in breadth, and 1½ in height, which is approximately 131 times 79 times 79 cm or 52 times 31 times 31 in. The entire ark was plated with gold, and a crown of gold was put around it. 4 rings of gold were attached to its 4 feet, 2 on each side, and through these rings staves of shittim wood plated with gold were placed to carry the ark in sore. These were never to be removed. A golden cover was placed above the ark, also called caperet. Interestingly, there are numerous researches that suggest if the construction details of the ark are those which were recorded in the past, then the ark would basically resemble an electrical capacitor with 2 electrodes separated by insulator drivers. The ark, which was made out of acacia wood and covered with gold, is very similar to other artifacts that have been found in Egypt. The ark was placed in a dry room where the natural magnetic field is usually 500 or 600 volts per vertical meter. According to several ancient alien theorists, this would have made it possible to charge it through the golden crown that surrounded it, suggesting that the Ark of the Covenant would have acted as a capacitor. Theories range as to what the Ark truly was, but some believe the Ark of the Covenant was, in fact, a generator of unknown, uncontrollable and deadly force. It was an artifact that was forbidden to touch, and those who would carry and touch it had to have protective wear, others would need to stay at a distance. These descriptions of the Ark basically tell us that it was something extremely powerful, yet very dangerous for the health of man. Ancient astronaut theorists believed that the Ark of the Covenant was, therefore, a power generator or part of a more complex system of energy production. Energy that could be used as a weapon, Jericho, as a means of telecommunication, dialogue between Moses and God, and other miscellaneous uses, and theorists state that the proof of its power lies in reading the instructions for the assembly of the tabernacle, the tent of meeting, where the Ark was guarded, and the precise rules for accessing it inside in order to protect human lives. While many people are unaware of this, in the representations of the Battle of Kadesh at Abu Simbel we can see that the army of Ramses II had a device which is extremely similar to the Ark of the Covenant as we know it from the Bible, and it was held in a tented camp from where mysterious powers would be invoked. The device, which was housed in a tent similar to the one referenced to in the Bible, has two vultures represented with wings, almost identical to the classical architecture of the Ark of the Covenant. Given the fact that the Great Pyramid of Giza was not used as a tomb, nor storage room as some have suggested, the question that haunts archaeologists and researchers is and what the true purpose of the Great Pyramid of Giza was. The construction of the pyramid is a mystery and is something out of this world. But what about the position of the Great Pyramid? According to measurements, the Great Pyramid is the most accurately aligned structure in existence and faces true north with only 3/60th of a degree of error. The position of the North Pole moves over time and the pyramid was exactly aligned at one time. Even more incredibly, the Great Pyramid is located at the center of the landmass of the Earth. The east-west parallel that crosses the most land and the north-south meridian that crosses the most land intersect in two places on the Earth, one in the ocean and the other at the Great Pyramid. As you can see, the Great Pyramid of Giza is an incredible ancient construction that was erected by an extremely advanced ancient civilization. This tells us that the Great Pyramid of Giza was in face a very important construction, one that was planned and created meticulously in the distant past. The cornerstone foundations of the pyramid have ball and socket construction capable of dealing with heat expansion and earthquakes. Those are some pretty big words for ancient man, thousands of years ago. Ancient astronaut theorists agree that it is very likely, given the indications we have about both the Ark of the Covenant and the Great Pyramid of Giza, that the Ark of the Covenant mentioned in the Bible could have acted as some sort of machine. A similar device used in the Battle of Kadesh could have been used together with the Great Pyramid of Egypt to form some sort of power plant, and maybe this, as weird as it may sound to many, was the true purpose of the Great Pyramid of Giza, to act as a giant power plant, which was able to harness incredible energy and act as an ancient amplifier, sending energy towards the countless receivers put in place by ancient man.